Guys, please keep quiet.
न्यूज अगर अपन करना पड़ेगा
लॉग इन करना पड़ेगा
किसी भी अकाउंट से चलेगा ना किया तो
आपको जिस पे लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग करना है से YouTube चैनल में लाइव सेशन करना है
अरे जाने तो फिर
कैंसिल कर
कैंसिल कर
हाँ चलेगा
लेकिन ये जूम मीटिंग ऑलरेडी रिकॉर्ड है
हाँ रिकॉर्डिंग्स चालू हाँ हाँ थोड़ा पीछे लो थोड़ा पीछे तो अच्छे से यस वो ज्वाइन कर रहे थे ना
Hi, I'm audible.
Yes, yes. You're audible.
Hi, Anjali.
Hi, Niteen. Can you hear me and see me?
Sound.
Am I audible?
Yes, Anjali, you are audible.
Wait a minute.
Okay, great. Hi, Shiva. Hi, Niteen. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Happy to see you all. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
Are we good to start? Mayuri, are you here? Can't hear anything. I also can't hear you. I can only see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we start?
Hello. Hi,
I think
Anjali,
they
I'm
are just.
audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Hi, Niteen.
But like the volume
Hi.
is very low.
Just wait a minute. Hi.
I am.
Yes, yeah, got it. Sorry for the delay. It's
Yeah, it's okay.
quite a network issue. So we should start now.
Yeah, we can.
So yeah, hello. Keep quiet, guys.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's online session. And first,
Yeah.
I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our guest, Shiva. He is a regional lead campus recruitment from Bhumi Fellowship. And Anjali is a program manager at Bhumi Fellowship, and Niteen is a Eklavya student mentor. So, shall we start the session?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. It's up to you guys.
Shiva, do you want to get us started? I'll share screen. Oh, I'm not able to share my screen actually. Can you enable screen sharing for me?
कहाँ पे option?
Shiva, okay, you're here. Perfect. Niteen, wherever you want to come in and ask us questions and or translate to Marathi, please feel free.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah. Hi, is English okay for everyone? Are we good to have this orientation in English?
Yes.
Okay, I see a thumbs up. Thank you to the person at the back.
Thank you.
Anjali, just check if you are able to share your screen.
I am now. Thank you. I'll go back. Yeah. Shiva, over to you.
Thank you. Thanks for this opportunity, right? We just straight away dive into what we are going to do now. Bhumi Fellowship is all about changing education. Like we call it as reimagining education. I hope people you would have been into situations where we would have felt that why don't we do in this way? Why don't we learn in this way? And maybe trying to understand why is this happening here in schools. All those questions comes into your mind whenever we sit in the class or whenever we experience or see someone talking about their education or things, right? So just to brush up you or just to make you understand why Bhumi Fellowship is now on field or why the need of Bhumi Fellowship is as of now in this society, I'll just go with small questions to ask. So people over there, just I need you to answer. We are not going to judge you or we are not going to give you any marks based on the questions that being asked. We just want you to come out with a random answer. Very random, maybe just to understand what it is, and later we will tell why these numbers are here or everything. Okay. So we'll just go with it. This is just a do you know part where I will ask you a small question. Just come out with a random number in percentage. So we'll later get to know why these percentages are there, and we can come to a conclusion on why fellowship is needed. Anjali, you can just go. Okay. People over there, I think, how many of them have the habit of taking classes for or tuition classes for children in home or nearby? Can someone raise the hand over there? Or how many of them experienced like teaching for small kids, maybe your neighbors or maybe your friends or family somewhere? Yes, someone is there, Komal or okay. Okay. So going to that, before I just want to know, want you people to answer with some numbers that how many children between the age of 6 to 14 you think that would have enrolled in government schools to take up their primary education? How many percentage? People can answer. Yeah. It's not just answers. Okay. Somewhere around, shall I ask, is it 50%? I think we can go to the next. I'll just show the reality that, see, that is a huge number. Around 73% of children around the age of 6 to 14 are depending on education given by government schools. So this is a real huge number when compared to private sectors, right? So the privilege that we as a student from private school and a student from a government school is different. And this is the number that is the dependency on education given by government is what we can come to know here, which is already 73%. There is again one more question. I want to
before
come out
that, Shiva, just one
yeah.
minute. Anyone here, did you go to a government school by any chance? If you went to a government school, can you do a clap? Anything, a snap or a clap, if you went to a government school? No, we have nobody who went to a government school. Okay, interesting. Great. Okay, then we'll go ahead.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. Like, can someone guess again? I need a guessing. Like, how many can read? Like, they say that I'm from third standard. If you give them a class 1 or 2 kind of content to read, there is some percentage of people only can read. Can you guess the number?
Can you just repeat this question?
So, if you see a grade 3 student and maybe ask him to give him a grade 2 grade of level of reading, can you guess what is the percentage of students who can read it? Like, they say that I'm in grade 3, 4, but if you go and give them the grade 2 or something, they'll definitely, there will be students who may find it difficult. So can you tell how much percentage can read? Just a number, I want a percentage. Less than 30. Okay, great. Then, so people are aware of, I think so then. They are telling in less numbers, I think they are aware of. One more answer I need. We can go to the answer, real answers. 50 around, then okay. Anjali, you can just see it's 20.5. We say it as literacy rate. So, ability of a higher grade student to read a lower level of grade level of passage or something is around 20.5. Okay. We'll just go to that. How many of them like maths here? Can you raise your hands? How many of them like maths? Very less, as usual. Okay. But I like maths very much. How about Anjali? Yeah, great. Niteen too like maths. So this is a percentage of number of students who can give a simple mathematics like addition or subtraction. If you give addition or subtraction to a standard 3, can you say how many percentage can do it? A simple maths. Similarly, as less as what here also, right? We very less number of people raise the hand that we like maths. So 30%. Two more percentage I need. Niteen can also come out with an answer, I think.
Niteen is Googling in the background, I think. He's typing something.
Okay. So I'll just go with 34. Okay. So this we call it as numeracy. I'll just see how less it is. So it's just 11.2% of students who can solve a simple maths. Simple is like addition or subtraction. So this is the reality where there's a definite need of improvement in numeracy and literacy within the primary school education. So these data are from ASER, where ASER is a report that government submits every year based on the study to improve the education quality. Okay. And this is where we work, like we from Bhumi Fellowship focus on government schools in Tamil Nadu. And I just show the number. This is the number that we have to focus on bringing up a change. Okay. So there are around 37,211 schools in Tamil Nadu, especially primary schools. And coming out with these numbers, like very small in percentage of numeracy and literacy rate, we just from Bhumi decided, why don't we jump into this kind of transformation of reimagining education and building up the literacy and numeracy rate. And this is not just the thing that we are going to do, or we are doing it on field. We work on whole school transformation. So Anjali will talk about whole school transformation and what it is all about in detail to you. But I think this small brushing up of your mind would have made you understand why the need of fellowship. So fellowship is needed just to make sure that we do some change in education. That is, we just work with the current people who are in schools, who are trying to or thriving to bring a change. We support them, we work with them to make it happen. So just to improve the numeracy and literacy rate, and through a whole school approach. So Anjali will take you throughout the Bhumi Fellowship vision and mission, and as a fellow, what you are going to do in the school, or what is expected as a fellow you have to do, and what you will be learning as a fellow while you are working in schools with stakeholders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Shiva.
Thank you, Anjali.
Just one thing, this number over here is the number of government schools in Tamil Nadu. So the challenge is not that we do not have schools, it is the quality of education in those schools and other factors, of course, we will look at it. Meriko, I'm seeing a lot of cameras off, and I'm also not able to hear anything that is being said at Eklavya India Foundation. So we will do a small activity before we go into why we need fellows, right? Okay, this is a very simple activity I do with my children. Can we all put our hands on our head? This is when I say head, we will put hands on our head, okay? I'm seeing everyone doing it. Shiva, you will also have to do it along with me. Okay, then shoulder. Usually I do knees, but we can't bend now, so I will do nose. Okay, so nose. So when I say shoulder, you will touch shoulder, right? Shoulder, head, nose, nose. Arey, what is happening? Some people are touching head. Okay, nose, shoulder. I said shoulder. Come on, you have to listen to me. You should not copy me. I will confuse you. Head. Okay, now we will change this because everybody is active and listening. We will change it. When I say head, you will touch nose, okay? Head. Perfect. When I say nose, you will touch shoulder. Nose. And when I say shoulder, what will you touch? Head. Okay, amazing. Okay, nose. Head. Shoulder. Okay, good. Everybody is awake. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, everyone. This is something I do with my children also to wake them up a little bit. Okay, so why do we need fellows, right? Has anyone here heard of fellowship before? आपको किसी भी fellowship के बारे में जानकारी है?
Yeah, should you speak in Hindi?
Hindi and English. You can speak both.
Yeah. Yes. To be continued.
Yes. कौन सी fellowship के बारे में? What is a fellowship?
SBI फेलोशिप और है जो ग्लैम फेलोशिप और जो भूमि फेलोशिप, हाँ, टीच फॉर इंडिया.
Awesome.
अंतरा फेलोशिप.
Yes, Gandhi Fellowship, right. So many different fellowships. Awesome. Thank you so much. But what is a fellowship? Fellowship क्या है? Fellowship, is it a job? Typical job है where you go, you work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock and then come back. क्या वो एक fellowship है? Yes, no? Online me, online also you can unmute and share. Okay, somebody is giving thumbs down. Okay. So what is a fellowship then? It is not a job. Okay. तो फिर क्या है? Loudly.
जानकारी होनी चाहिए और उसमें कुछ एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए। तो इसी वजह से जो हमें को एक्सपीरियंस देते हैं कि हम उसका एक्सपीरियंस लें और उससे उसमें और बढ़िया तरीके से और कुछ चेंज कर सकते हैं।
मेरे को थोड़ा थोड़ा सुनाई दिया. I could hear a little bit. Mayuri, can you maybe repeat some of it for me, please?
एक्चुअली फेलोशिप ये होती है कि आपको जो है सीखने का मौका मिलता है। अगर आपको किसी फील्ड में काम करना हो तो आपको जो है उसका प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है, जिसकी वजह से आप उस फील्ड में और अच्छी तरीके से काम कर सकते हैं।
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much शेयर करने के लिए. A fellowship is like a learning experience. आप लोग सब कॉलेज गए हो. It is like college but also work, right? दोनों करने को मिलता है. लर्निंग भी बहुत सारा होगा एंड यू विल गेट टू वर्क फुल टाइम. एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग जर्नी बोलते हैं हम उसको. तो क्यों चाहिए? व्हाई आर फेलोशिप सो प्रोमिनेंट नाउ, राइट? बहुत ही फेलोशिप्स आर यूजुअली फॉर ग्रेजुएट्स, आपके जैसे ग्रेजुएट्स हु हैव फिनिश्ड देयर अंडर ग्रेजुएशन या तो पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन. एंड द आइडिया इज सोशल सेक्टर में बहुत काम है राइट नाउ. इंडिया हैज अ वेरी बिग पॉपुलेशन, क्लोज टू 1.5 बिलियन एट दिस पॉइंट. एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली जैसे हमने देखा, वी आर स्टिल स्ट्रगलिंग विद एजुकेशन, राइट? सबके पास एक्सेस भी नहीं है एंड क्वालिटी ऑफ एजुकेशन ऑल्सो नीड्स टू इम्प्रूव अ लॉट. जो आपने ये फेलोशिप के नाम लिए, दैट इज लैम्प, गांधी फेलोशिप, टीच फॉर इंडिया, भूमि, बहुत से फेलोशिप दे वर्क इन एजुकेशन, राइट, इन सम फॉर्म और द अदर, या तो एडल्ट्स के साथ या तो चिल्ड्रन के साथ. आइडिया इज दैट मे बी 30 years 40 years में सोशल सेक्टर की जरूरत ही ना हो. दैट इज द होल पॉइंट ऑफ दिस, बिकॉज वी हैव इनफ पीपल हु आर वर्किंग इन द फील्ड एंड दिस इज द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट फॉर द जर्नी. तो भूमि फेलोशिप की अगर बात करूं तो एज शिवा सेड, वी वर्क इन होल स्कूल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, right? It is not just a teaching fellowship, jither you go into one classroom and you teach one set of children. Teaching is a part of our fellowship. एक छोटा सा हिस्सा है of the fellowship. You also work to develop the whole school. तो टीचर्स के साथ, स्कूल लीडर्स के साथ, पेरेंट्स के साथ भी काम करने को मौका मिलता है इधर. हमारा विजन अगर मैं बताऊं तो इट इज इक्विटेबल एजुकेशन फॉर ऑल चिल्ड्रन थ्रू सिस्टेमिक चेंज. कोई मुझे इक्वालिटी और इक्विटी के बीच में फर्क बता सकता है? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन इक्विटी एंड इक्वालिटी? ऑनलाइन या इन पर्सन, कोई भी.
यहाँ पे
And please say your name also, so we can also learn your names over here. आपको हमारे बारे में थोड़ा पता है, but we will learn about you too.
मैम मेरा नाम मृणाल है.
Yes, Pruman.
इक्वालिटी मीन्स की समानता और इक्विटी मीन्स समता. तो समानता मतलब अगर हम जेंडर इक्वालिटी की बात करें तो जितने हक जितने राइट्स मेल को है उतने राइट्स फीमेल को मिलना चाहिए, ये हुआ इक्वालिटी, समानता, दोनों एक से एक लेवल पे होना चाहिए, ये हुई समानता। लेकिन इक्विटी मतलब उसके आगे जाके वुमन को आगे बढ़ने के लिए उसको हर क्या बोलते हैं मतलब डिसीजन मेकिंग में उसका हिस्सा होना चाहिए वगैरह जो होती है, ये इक्विटी हुई।
Exactly, like 33% reservation for women, right, in leadership roles, nahi to government mein. This is an example of equity. Thank you so much. Equity mein hame pata hai that people are not equal, and usko bridge karne ke liye we ensure that we pay more attention to the people who need it. तो हमारे ये 37,000 schools में for the children who are not able to do subtraction or read words, we are trying to improve education for them through systemic change. Government schools में काम करके, school leaders के साथ काम करके. And how do we do it? Through change makers who transform schools in the short term and lead education movement in the long term. तो 2 साल का fellowship है. It is a 2-year fellowship where you work in schools for 2 years, and after the fellowship you work in the social sector. It can be, you can start your own organization, अपने ही organization build कर सकते हो, या तो किसी और के organization में work करके you continue to improve education in the long term. Shiva, I will move ahead in the interest of time. We will go ahead. आपको कोई भी question है, you can pause us at any point in time. We are happy to take questions. Quickly, we will share a little bit about the program and then we will open for Q&A. So, until now, we were talking about the fellowship itself. Now we'll talk a little bit about what do fellows do, right? 2-year fellowship में what exactly happens, what our fellows are doing. जैसे मैंने पहले कहा, the first thing is you will be teaching in a classroom. तो हम grade 2 to 5 primary school classrooms में काम करते हैं, and you will be assigned one classroom depending on which school you are going to, and you will be teaching English and maths. तो 2 years के लिए वो एक classroom को you will be teaching English and math. Teacher professional development. We have a socio-emotional learning team who works with the teachers to conduct teacher workshops and help them with administrative work. तो हमारे fellows भी यही करते हैं. They support our teachers and also help with workshops उनके लिए. भूमि के पास एक infrastructure development team है, and we work on improving the infrastructure of schools. Abhi recently we finished our first ever school building in a government school. We also do RO plants, libraries, classrooms, depending on the need of the school. Parent and community engagement. So the idea is, jitna time children spend in school, they also spend at home. So we ensure that parents are also involved in the process. तो parents के साथ काम करके उनको भी invest करते हैं process में, so that children feel supported at home also. And capacity building HMs के लिए and for the fellows as well, right? Because this is a learning journey. And school leader is important because decision making सारा उनका होता है, तो उनके साथ also we need to work. So अगर child को हम center में रखें, तो the fellows work with all the stakeholders around the child as well. Parent, teachers, school leaders, and of course infrastructure develop करने के लिए. This is our whole school transformation model at the moment. तो हमने capacity building की बात की. So what do our fellows learn actually? Niteen, would you want to share from your institute experience? What are some of the things fellows learn?
Okay. So I will share in Marathi. So everyone is comfortable in Marathi? Hindi. Okay. So यहाँ पे बेसिकली क्या है कि फेलोशिप एक तरीके से आपको एक चांस देता है कि आप एजुकेशन सेक्टर को एक्सप्लोर करें, क्योंकि ये फेलोशिप है कि आपको एक क्लासरूम में लगभग 2 साल तक सेम ही बच्चों के साथ काम करना है. मतलब अगर आपको क्लास 1 में एक क्लासरूम मिल गया और वहाँ पे 30 बच्चे, तो वही 30 बच्चे आपको कंटिन्यू रहेंगे अगले साल भी जब वो क्लास 2 में जाएंगे. तो ये 30 बच्चों जिस तरीके से, फिर आपकी क्रिएटिविटी क्या है और आपके खुद के पर्सपेक्टिव क्या है, उस हिसाब से भी आप उनके डेवलपमेंट में काम कर सकते. और फेलोशिप के कुछ कुछ प्रोजेक्ट हर स्कूल में रन होते हैं, आप उसमें भी अपना इनपुट दे सकते हैं। तो ओवरऑल जिन बच्चों को एजुकेशन में एक्सप्लोर करना है या टीचिंग फील्ड में अपना करियर करना है, तो वो उसको इस फेलोशिप को एक अपॉर्चुनिटी की तरह देख सकते हैं कि खुद की कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग भी हो जाएगी और एक तरीके से ओवरऑल अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ जाएंगे आपकी फेलोशिप की या एजुकेशन सेक्टर की। तो मेरा ओवरऑल यही लर्निंग रहा है। थैंक यू।
Yeah, so because I think Shiva had asked in the beginning. Some of you have already taught. काफी लोगों ने पहले भी teaching करा है, but many of us बिना teaching experience के we are coming into the sector. तो first 1 month हमारा एक training होता है, base camp बोलते हैं उसको. In this 1 month we learn about the education system, how to teach, कैसे पढ़ाना है बच्चों को. So teaching and classroom engagement. We also have sessions on stakeholder engagement. तो parents, teachers, HMs को कैसे उनके साथ काम करना है. और ऑफ कोर्स खुद का कैपेसिटी, लाइक हम लोग लीडर्स बन के आ रहे हैं, वी आर कमिंग एज लीडर्स इन द सेक्टर. तो हमारा सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट के बारे में भी सेशन होने वाला है, राइट. सो इट्स अ 1 month जर्नी एंड इसके बाद भी देयर विल बी लर्निंग सेशंस फॉर द एंटायर 2 years. राइट, लाइक आई सेड, टीचिंग, लर्निंग, लीडरशिप डेवलपमेंट, स्कूल इकोसिस्टम के बारे में, एंड अ बिग वर्ड, एंटरप्रेन्योरियल स्किल्स. दिस इज फॉर दोज हु आर इंटरेस्टेड, राइट. काफी लोग आते हैं फेलोशिप में ये इंटेंट के साथ कि फेलोशिप के बाद आई वांट टू स्टार्ट माय ओन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, खुद का ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्टार्ट करना है करके. तो उसके लिए भी स्पेसिफिक सपोर्ट है हमारे पास. सो वी हैव फंड रेजिंग सेशंस, वी आल्सो हैव इनपुट्स, मेंटर्स हम लोग लेके आते हैं बाहर से टू गिव यू स्पेशलाइज्ड मेंटरशिप फॉर योर प्रोजेक्ट्स. एंड आपके सेकेंड ईयर में यू विल गेट टू डू अ प्रोजेक्ट end to end. So right from the planning till the implementation, you will be doing a project. So for that, you will also get access to seed funding. So ये सारी opportunities are also to help those of you who want to start off on your own journey. Right? Maybe आप तमिलनाडु में आके you will work for 2 years, but you will think इसके बाद मेरे को घर वापस जाके I want to start something. तो उसका support भी आपको मिलता है इधर fellowship में. Actually, photo में आपको जो दिख रहे हैं इधर, his name is Shauradeep. Shauradeep came from West Bengal, Kolkata. He is also not from Tamil Nadu, but he successfully completed his fellowship last year. अभी वो एक स्कूल, कृष्णमूर्ति फाउंडेशन के एक स्कूल में काम कर रहे हैं. And who are we looking for? We are looking. Shauradeep का background actually hotel management में था. तो what is important for us is we just need graduates, right? किसी भी फील्ड में अगर आप ग्रेजुएट हो, वी आर हैप्पी टू वेलकम यू इनटू द फेलोशिप. वी हैव एन एज क्राइटेरिया बिटवीन 20 to 30 years ऑफ एज. जैसे शिवा और मैंने बोला पहले, वी आर वर्किंग इन तमिलनाडु राइट नाउ, 3 cities में, ट्रिची, चेन्नई एंड कोयम्बतूर. सो यू विल बी प्लेस्ड इन वन ऑफ दीज cities. एंड ऑफ कोर्स इट इज अ 2-year फुल टाइम एक्सपीरियंस, राइट. आपको स्कूल हॉलीडेज मिलेंगे एंड समर ब्रेक वो सब मिलेगा, बट इट इज अ 2-year फुल टाइम जर्नी वेयर यू विल बी वर्किंग इन वन स्कूल. Shiva, do we pause here or do we go ahead?
Actually, we can talk about the application process of the different stages of that. It will be, yeah.
I think
Shiva, over to you then. Yeah.
So thanks, Anjali. So coming to the selection process, as we said, we have a 4-stage selection process, and where the first step is like you have to register yourself in an online portal, and after registering, an online application will be given access to. In that, you have to fill the details, and there is an assessment part. Like we'll have some questions to check your understanding about fellowship and your qualities, like your team management skills, ability to work as a team, and your leadership skills, because these are the skills that we try to enhance in you when you go throughout the 2 years of fellowship. Okay, so this application and registration is the first stage where you are expected to answer some 4 to 5 questions. I think I will just show you how to do it. Maybe after this slide, I'll take you to the process and I'll show you what is how the application looks like. So if you are able to clear the application part, application itself is a evaluation part in our recruitment process. So once you are going through the application process, you get cleared through it. You will be asked to attend a telephonic interview. So telephonic interview is like very simple, where we'll just try to understand further about the fellowship, your interest, and it's more like a one-on-one telephonic interview where we'll check with your understanding, like whether the application you have filled is being filled with understanding from your side, and some small things about what are you going to do after fellowship. Very small, simple questions. And if you are able to clear the telephonic interview, there comes the final assessment part, which has 2 stages in it. One is like we'll check your teaching skills. Teaching skill in the sense we don't expect you to be a master in teaching. We'll check whether you are able to convey the things that you are able to do for primary schools. So we expect you to do some demo where it is an online demo. You can record your demo class. We will just give you an option whether you can choose a subject of your choice from class 3 to 5 of your choice, either English or Maths. You can just record a demo and send to us. Then we have a final assessment, which will be a group discussion part happening on any one of the weekend of Saturdays, where people from all other area will be coming and participating. So this is the final assessment stage. And if you are able to clear those stages, you will be taken to the personal interview. Personal interview is a 1 hour session where a panel of members or one-on-one personal interview. You can even expect Anjali to come also at times, and it will be more into understanding about your vision towards how you are going to impart, or what is the impact that you're going to make if you are in the field as a Bhumi fellow. So it is more into it, like how good you are in understanding things, everything. So this is the whole selection process, which will take around 2 weeks time from the day of submitting your application. And if you're able to clear all the 4, you will be intimated with the hiring letter. And once it is done, we make sure that you are coming to the base camp, which will happen usually in the month of May, and you'll be start working from the month of June. So it will be for 2025 academic year. So this is the small selection process, and I can go to the next. I think that's it.
Do you want to pause for questions or do a demo and then take questions, Shiva?
Yeah, I think we can do a demo on how the. I think I'm not host here.
I have host access. 1 minute. Try now. You should be able to share screen.
Yeah, yes.
Hello, sir.
I'm able. Yes.
Hello. I'm Pragati Bhasakre from Eklavya. Can you please explain assignment third part? That's final assignment more. Can you explain more about that final assignment, please?
Sure.
Maybe I can take that while you share screen, Shiva.
Yeah, okay. I'll share the screen.
Pratibha, right? Or Pragati? Pragati. Yeah. Pragati, the final assessment has a group discussion. So it will be a group of 8 to 10 candidates. You will be given some information, some random school information. And based on that, you will have to have a discussion with your group on what are the things that you are seeing in that information, along with what solutions you will come up, right? So some imaginary school will be given and you have to come up with some solutions for that. Then we will have a small, again, another group round only, where you will be asked some questions. So if you clear the group discussion, you will go to a smaller group where you will have to answer some questions about yourself, right? Who you are as a person, why have you selected the fellowship, some small questions, and that's all. That is the final assessment. I hope that clarifies. Okay. We really want everyone to work together as a team. So that's why we have spaces like these also, where we see how you work with each other, how you put your points together. But it is a non-competitive process. So if we have a group of 8 people, अगर 8 लोग हैं एक group में और 8 candidates ने बहुत अच्छा किया, तो we will select everybody. That's how we work at the moment. So it's not like a competition.
I think you can see this page.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah. So you will be shared with a unique link maybe after this session with your members. So once you get the link, you can just go to the link. The page will be opening like this. So click the Become a Bhumi Fellow. It will take you to this page where apply and become a change maker. So you have to just give your name, your mobile number. Make sure the mobile number is active to attend your calls and WhatsApp calls. So make sure it is the same number that you will be using it to attend the calls also. So just then give the email ID that you are actively using, and this is just yes or no based on it, because we will be keep on connecting you through WhatsApp. And once you submit it, so this is called the registration page. So once you submit it, you will be taken to this page where you can start your application. It's not that you have to do it immediately. You will also receive a mail to your mail ID where the link will also be provided there. So once you start your application, it will take you to this page. So let's get started. I think I already have an account, so that it takes me directly to there. So these are the personal informations that I have given. So where you reside, check for the number, everything. These are the information that comes automatically when you give the registration details. This is the date of birth that you have to give, and the age of 20 to 30, so that I think till to 2003 or 4 only, I think it accepts.
2004, yes. And please give the correct date of birth. Shiva's date of birth is not in 2001, but please you give your correct date of birth.
Anjali is always precise on date of birth of people. Okay. So this is the thing that you have to give, and just go to continue. You'll go to the next stage where these are not mandatory, like you have to upload your ID proof and all. Whichever is being marked star is mandatory. Like if your academic background is postgraduate or graduate, if you are even studying graduate in your final year, you can apply, because your onboarding will be happening in the next year of 2025. So we expect you to be a graduate when you join. So if you are a graduate studying in final year, put it as graduate, or if you have done postgraduate, and even if you are doing postgraduate, make it as graduate. And mode of study is whatever mode you have been doing it, part-time, full-time, or correspondence. Then your school or college name. Then this is the year of study, like when you started your course and when you are going to complete it. And these are not mandatory. If you want, you can give your institute college website link and pin code. And work experience. If you're experienced, you can give your work experience with organization and your period of work over there. If you are still working, put it as the current date and time. And if you have any volunteering experience, you can share with us in this part. These are not mandatory, but this gives more understanding about you when we just read about your applications at the back end. And website URL. But make sure that if you have done anything entered here, you should have completed. If not, you have to go back, clear all the things and then redo it. So these are the things that we expect, and this you can just tell that yes or no, where application process for if you have any disability, like if you are physically that you need, you are a person with some challenges, you can put yes or no. And languages you feel comfortable is languages which you know. It's not that Tamil is mandatory. You make sure that you whatever the languages you know, you can add it. Then once it's done, you can add few more languages here. It comes down, and you can close it. Just try to add few more. So this is the evaluation page where the application questions are there. So we are just giving a question before the exam. I hope you will be able to answer well. So these are the questions that we have 6 questions where we take 4 questions for evaluation, and make sure that the questions answers that you give for the questions are your own answers. Please don't go and ask Elon Musk for help. Don't go to ChatGPT or we have lot of AI tools. Please, it should be your answer. It should be your experience, so that we'll be able to evaluate it, because we do know have tools to check whether it is from AI tool or something. So all these questions are like, one is like, why do you want to join Bhumi Fellowship? So one should understand what Bhumi Fellowship before answering this. I think our session would have given you a just a small picture, like just not even a trailer, maybe a 2-minute shorts like thing. But spend time, go with fellowship website, see lot of videos which are already in YouTube based on Bhumi Fellowship, understand what it is, and just get into it and check how it fits you and just answer it. And the next will be like just trying to understand how good you are a team player. So that is how it works. This everyone would have come across working as a team, even in your schools or colleges. You can bring those experiences in these answers. It should be your experience. It should not be someone's experience. And so this will help us to understand that okay, you people are good in how exposed to teamwork, and you may know understand what challenges, and you would have come across the challenges to overcome those challenges. What was your ideas and what was the goal towards you were working? These things we will be able to understand. And next is like the same, how good you are in overcoming the challenges, or how good you are in taking up challenges and efforts that you put to come out of the problem that you are facing. So it can be of anything, right? From your daily routine that you think it as a challenge, you can write it here, right? Taking a bus and coming to school, college itself is a challenge nowadays. You can write down on that, but make sure that what experience that you got, or how you just take those challenges and bring it in positive way. So these are the some questions, and this is one important thing that we expect you to understand about excellence school. Please write your understanding. If I just search for this, I'll get lot of answers from even from Google. Please don't do it. You would have you may have a thought like, I studied in this school. If the school was like this way, if my teacher was like this, if this environment was like this, I would have done better. Or else my friend who has studied in a school of underprivileged school, he or she would have got this. She would have also been grown into where I want her to be, or he want to be like this, right? So this is what we expect you to. So these characters are just a indication. Don't try to write for 1,500 characters, but make sure it is detailed. And also don't write in 1 or 2 lines. we cannot evaluate it. We cannot understand your, we cannot get to know about what your understanding about fellowship or everything. So make sure that everything is in detail and up on point, that we are able to evaluate and make you or take you to the next round. And the final question is this: you can just give your, I think this is through a campaign or something. You can and this is how the application is. Once you complete everything, you can submit it. If you submit it, you'll get a reply mail that your application is under process, and we will process back and we will also keep on connecting you through mail, so that you can make sure that in which stage you are in the application. So this is how it works. I hope this application process you would have understood. We will share the link. Do not Google search Bhumi Fellowship, and we will share unique link to you people. You can use that and apply. Okay. And we expect graduates to apply, or else who are going to graduate in the next year to apply. Thank you. Thanks, Anjali. We can take up questions more.
Yes, I hope सबको समझ में आया. I hope you all understood what Shiva just modeled. We'll take 10 to 15 minutes for questions. Mayuri, I hope that's okay.
Yes, yes. किसी को कुछ क्वेश्चन है?
Ma'am, I ask you one question. Ma'am, I ask one question.
Hi, can you say your name?
टेलीफोनिक इंटरव्यू और पर्सनल इंटरव्यू में क्या डिफरेंस है?
किसमें और किसमें क्या डिफरेंस है?
टेलीफोनिक इंटरव्यू और पर्सनल इंटरव्यू के बारे में बताओ.
Yeah, great, thank you. Telephonic interview is based on application में जो आपने responses लिखा है, right? So we go through the application, we evaluate it, and the telephonic interview is to just get some clarity on that. Personal interview में we are looking at you as a person and trying to understand in detail आप क्यों ये करना चाहते हो, what are your aspirations, आप future में क्या करना चाहते हो, what is your understanding of the fellowship, वो सब हम in detail में we will go after you have gone through the process. I hope that clarifies. Is that clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Achal Dhatra. I ask a question. The Bhumi Fellowship is works in Tamil Nadu, so the English is a mandatory.
Yes, our fellows have to teach English and maths to primary school children. So English is mandatory. But we are okay. अगर आपको intent है learn करने के लिए, it is fine. If you do get selected, it's okay if your English is not very good also. We will help you with some resources and online courses where you can improve your English before you join the fellowship. But you can also make effort from your end.
And my second question, ma'am, the application form is a mention about the SOP, means the some descriptive type of questions. So, which type of tackle of this question means which points is added about these SOPs?
Can you repeat your question? एक और बार आप question बोल सकते हो?
Ma'am, in this the application form is a mention for the descriptive type of question. So, this question, which points is added about this question to tackle about?
You want us to share some points which you can use to tackle the questions?
Yes, means SOP.
So, it's not an SOP as such. It is just an understanding of your questions. Shiva, can you say any of the questions, for example, from the application?
So one question is like, have you ever worked with a team, and working with the team, are you able to get the common set of goals, achieve those goals?
so in a question like this, you just have to think, when have I worked with a group of people, right? Did I show any leadership in that situation? And even if you haven't done it, it's okay. You can just share your experience. So I'm not able to give you any pointers because सबका experience अलग होता है. Each of you has had a different experience. So I would suggest you reflect on your experiences and think what fits best, right? So just be open and honest, and that's enough. That's good enough.
और मैम उस क्वेश्चन को टैकल करते समय हमको कौन सी चीजें अवॉइड करनी है?
Avoid करनी चाहिए. Okay, great. Like Shiva said, please don't use AI, right? Avoid using AI. So share आपके experience से share कीजिए. Share from your experiences. Don't give one-line answers, right? If you answer in 1 or 2 lines, that is not helpful for us. At least 1 or 2 paragraphs going in little bit detail, you can do that. Personally, I would also suggest as much as possible थोड़ा आपका grammar and formatting आप check कर लो एक बार, right? अगर आपके friend को अच्छी English आती है, you can ask them to help you with the English part of it alone. But yeah, these are some common things you can avoid. And please avoid calling us sir and ma'am. I am Anjali. This is Shiva. We don't use sir and ma'am in Bhumi.
Hi Anjali. Any questions? Okay. So हमारी पूरी एकलव्य की टीम से लाइक एक क्वेश्चन और भी है स्टूडेंट की तरफ से, जैसे कि व्हाट अबाउट आफ्टर द फेलोशिप, प्लेसमेंट और एनीथिंग एल्स, उसके बारे में.
Great. I started my journey as a Bhumi fellow. 2020 में फेलोशिप जब शुरू हुई थी, I joined as a fellow. 2-year fellowship के बाद मैंने प्रोग्राम टीम में ज्वाइन किया and I have been part of the program team ever since. मेरे जैसे there are 21 other alumni right now. One is working प्रथम के साथ, Makra Jagati के साथ, Krishnamurti Foundation, Indus Action, some of the best NGOs in India. Many of them have been placed already. हमारा प्लेसमेंट प्रोसेस 4 to 6 months, 4 से 6 महीने तक चलता है, where we give you help with building your resume, tackling interviews and connecting you with organizations in the social sector. और अगर आपको आपका खुद का organization शुरू करना है तो उसके लिए भी we will give support from our end. So आपके fellowship का last 6 months you will get support from Bhumi to get placed.
Thank you. और एक क्वेश्चन है.
मैम मेरा नाम तेजस्विनी है. मेरा ये क्वेश्चन था कि आप भूमि फेलोशिप में गए तो आपको कौन से चैलेंजेस फेस करने पड़े, और डिटेल में बताइए. मेरा क्वेश्चन था.
Great question, Tejaswini. Shiva, Tejaswini is asking what are the challenges that we face in the fellowship. I will share some. You can also share some from your end. मैं जब फर्स्ट चेन्नई गई थी, माई तमिल वॉज नॉट सो गुड. आई एम तमिलियन बट मेरी तमिल बहुत खराब थी एक्चुअली एट दैट पॉइंट. I found it very difficult to communicate and adjust to the city. I think Niteen can also share about this because Niteen also did not know any Tamil, so he would have also found it difficult when he went to school. Of course, the weather was very difficult, right? Weather is very different. I don't know Maharashtra or udhar ka weather एक जैसा होगा, but the weather was very challenging. And I think mainly, I think biggest challenge I can say is fellowship बहुत ही एक supportive environment है. I made amazing friends, right? मेरे बहुत से friends उधर बने. But school में जाके I was the youngest person. और सबकी उम्र मेरे से I think it was 20 years, 30 years older than me. तो वो उनका mindset सब थोड़ा डिफरेंट था, राइट? और वो अलग माइंडसेट को टैकल करने में मेरे को और थोड़ा टाइम लगा, राइट, टू अंडरस्टैंड देम, कैसे मैं उनके साथ बात करूं. दीज वर सम ऑफ माय बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस. बट शिवा, नितिन, एनीथिंग यू वांट टू ऐड?
या थैंक यू अंजलि. सो सबसे पहले जैसे महाराष्ट्र के बारे में बोलता हूँ मैं. महाराष्ट्र क्लाइमेट थोड़ा कूल रहता है और ज्यादा ह्यूमिडिटी नहीं है महाराष्ट्र, मतलब जैसे विदर्भ रीजन. लेकिन जैसे हम चेन्नई में जाते हैं या तमिलनाडु के किसी भी यहाँ पे जाते हैं तो वहाँ कोस्टल एरिया में ह्यूमिडिटी ज्यादा है. तो सबसे ज्यादा एक क्लाइमेट का थोड़ा चैलेंज आ सकता है. मतलब फर्स्ट मंथ में आता है, उसके बाद आपकी बॉडी अडेप्ट कर लेती है पूरी सिचुएशन को, और वो इजी हो जाता है। और जैसे अंजलि ने कहा कि वहाँ एक तरीके के वर्क कल्चर बहुत अच्छा है, और आई थिंक भूमि को सर्टिफिकेट भी मिला है अपने बेस्ट वर्क कल्चर के लिए। तो वहाँ मेरे जो भी फ्रेंड बने थे वो आज तक है, और अभी तक फ्रेंडशिप कंटिन्यू है। तो आपको ओवरऑल इमोशनल सपोर्ट और जो भी आप जिस तरीके का भी सपोर्ट चाहिए, हर तरीके का सपोर्ट वहाँ पे मिल जाएगा। तो आई थिंक चैलेंजेस एज सच फूड का एक आ सकता है, क्योंकि महाराष्ट्रियन डाइट में रोटी वगैरह ज्यादा होता है, लेकिन तमिलनाडु में ऐसा ही कि आपको हर रोज डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ राइस खाने को मिलेगा। जैसे मैं वहाँ पे जितने भी दिन था, मैंने बहुत टाइप के राइस वहाँ पे ट्राई किए हैं। तो आई थिंक ये है, ये चीजें हैं। लेकिन जैसे हमें पता है कि इंडिया इज अ डाइवर्स लैंड एंड डाइवर्स कंट्री, सो ये डाइवर्सिटी वहाँ इंजॉय करेंगे, उसका ज्यादा चैलेंज नहीं आएगा। तो एक एक तरीके का इंजॉयमेंट होगा, एक तरीके का अलग एक्सपीरियंस आएगा आपको। लैंग्वेज का इनिशियल डेज पे प्रॉब्लम आ सकता है, लेकिन जो भी वहाँ पे आपके तमिल फ्रेंड बन जाएंगे वो आपको अच्छे से सिखा देंगे। मुझे तो ज्यादा बच्चों ने सिखा दिया था तमिल, जितना मैं उनके साथ टाइम स्पेंड कर रहा था। आई थिंक ये इंजॉयबल चीजें है, ज्यादा उसको चैलेंजेस की तरह मैंने कभी देखा नहीं।
Thank you,
Thank
Niteen.
Yeah. I think we
Any
forgot
question?
about, yeah, one more I have to tell, like,
No, to be continued.
we have a fellowship we pay for you in terms of grant. Per month, it is 30,000 per month, where you'll be taking home 25,500, and you'll get a seed fund of 1 lakh after successful completion of 2 years. So this is what you are going to get as a fellow for the 2 years in terms of monetary benefits. And the seed fund is one where we would have been, Anjali would have told you, like, if you are interested in starting your own organization, the seed fund will help you. And monthly grant will be 25,500 in hand that you'll be taking home. So this is how it works. And I think challenges, wherever we go, we have the challenges, but I'm sure that people who come to Tamil Nadu will have the best experience within them, and you can have the safe environment to work, a friendly environment to work. And language barrier will be there, but slowly you will get to get rid of it, because Tamil is easy to learn also. And people here know, majority of the people know English, so you can manage with English. And Hindi, like, I know something like Nagi, Toda, so that Hindi is enough that you make people to understand what you're trying to convey. So no issues. Can be here at Chennai or Tamil Nadu with full confidence. And work challenges will be there. So challenging work is where since you're going to work with small kids, definitely there will be a challenge in raising them, because they'll be very active. They will be coming out with n number of questions, trying to get something from you, and that challenges will be there. That is part of the work where you will learn from those challenges. Other challenges, I think Anjali and Niteen have deeply discussed. A regular challenge when you shift from one place to another, and that's it. I think that are the challenges that I want to convey from you. I hope you would have found this session interesting. Nitin, too, we can share this link later, maybe. So,
Sir,
Yeah, sure.
come.
Sir, I have one question. If we want to study in a abroad university like MA education or any sector, then Bhumi can provide us any recommendation letter for that?
Yes. After the fellowship, if you choose to study, we are happy to provide you with a recommendation letter. And yeah, wherever you go, actually, we are happy to give you a recommendation. We do give recommendation after you finish the 2-year fellowship. That is the only thing.
You just last question.
मैम ये भूमि फेलोशिप आगे किस सेक्टर में हेल्प होगी ये भूमि फेलोशिप करके?
किस सेक्टर में?
भूमि फेलोशिप आगे किस सेक्टर में हेल्प करेगी? हम एक्चुअली भूमि फेलोशिप कर लेते हैं 2 साल के बाद, क्या अपॉर्चुनिटी होंगी हमें?
So Bhumi Fellowship itself is in education. इसके बाद आप एजुकेशन में ही रह सकते हो, और यू कैन ऑल्सो चूज टू वर्क इन कम्युनिटी एंगेजमेंट, पब्लिक पॉलिसी, या फिर डायरेक्टली टीचिंग में. यू कैन चूज विच सेक्टर्स यू वांट टू गो इनटू. ज्यादा से ज्यादा सोशल सेक्टर इटसेल्फ, और सोशल सेक्टर में ही बहुत से डोमेन्स है, सो यू कैन पिक योर डोमेन एंड गो इनटू इट. Of course, personal choice है. Some people might choose to go back into a corporate kind of setup, and that's fine, right? But हमारे side से we are looking at the social sector and largely education, but of course उसमें domains हम लोग help करेंगे for you to select.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you. So,
Shiva, if you've generated the link, can we put it on chat for the online participants? I think all of them are not from here. That would be helpful.
some questions from chatting.
Any other questions, Mayuri, or are we done now?
Yeah, we are done. Yeah.
Okay. I think we will close out here then. Shiva will share the link. अभी से ही हम chat में डाल देते हैं, and we will also WhatsApp it to you, so you can apply using the link. And from our end, thank you very much. अगर आपको कोई questions है, you still have something else you want to talk about, you can reach out to us on LinkedIn, or you have our email IDs. I will share our email IDs here on chat. fellowship@bhumi.ngo. And Bhumi Fellowship website also I'll share with you.
The link itself will take you to the fellowship website.
ठीक है.
And
Yeah.
You can go to Bhumi NGO YouTube channel is also there. You can check lot of videos are there. I personally request you not to fill the application immediately, because this application will be open till I think February or March it is open. You can take your time, research on Bhumi for Niteen, start applying, and you'll be able to clear, because we have a unique set of process to select you people, and we request you to take time, understand it, apply with full interest towards the answers that you're going to give. Hope you will be able to clear it. So it's not that a day is tomorrow after getting out of the prompt I have to apply. Just take time. You can also connect with us through Niteen or even Mayuri, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this link will be open throughout the whole till February. You can use it anytime, but it's one-time link. If you have applied once, that's it. You cannot use it again and apply. And once you have submitted, you cannot resubmit it. So make sure that you do it patiently and take time to complete it and submit it. You can even save it and do it later also. First stage you save it, second stage you save it, third stage you can save it and do it also. No issues. So I hope we expect people from this Eklavya Foundation to be a part of Bhumi Fellowship, and we expect you to welcome you to Chennai. We expect we will be happy if all of them are ready to be a part of fellowship. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Best of luck. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Mayuri?
Anjali. Yes.
If you have time, I want to talk with the students after Anjali and Shiva.
Yeah, we'll drop off then.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Anjali.
Bye.
Thanks, Shiva. Thanks, Anjali.
Yeah.
Yeah. या सो अभी हम बात कर सकते हैं। सो अभी आपके एंड से पूछे, आपको मराठी में या हिंदी में जो भी पूछना है फेलोशिप के बारे में, ठीक है? आपके कोई डाउट है या कुछ भी है अभी? नहीं तो मैं मेरे एंड से बता देता हूँ। हाँ, आप पूछ लीजिए पहले, बाद में मैं बताता हूँ। मराठी मध्ये पण विचारू शकता तुम्ही, काही प्रॉब्लेम.
हॅलो दादा, मी यशपाल बोलतोय.
हा हॅलो, बोल.
माझा प्रश्न असा होता की भूमी फेलोशिप सोबत जे एक VOL शिप म्हणून पण एक चालवतात तुम्ही, व्हॉलेंटियर
होलशिप
कोर्स
फेलोशिप.
त्यासोबत, हा, त्याच्याबद्दल सांगा म्हणतो थोडं.
अच्छा, ठीक आहे. तो होलशिप फेलोशिप जे आहे ते एक ऑनलाईन प्रोग्राम आहे, 12 वीकचा, जवळपास 10 ते 12 वीकचा प्रोग्राम आहे. आणि तुम्हाला ऑनलाईन तुम्ही व्हॉलेंटियरशिप करू शकता आणि त्या थ्रू तुम्हाला भूमी वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी मदत करेल. तो एक एक टाईपची इंटर्नशिप आहे, व्हर्च्युअल इंटर्नशिप. ते ॲज सच फेलोशिप नाहीये, एक टाईपची इंटर्नशिप आहे. जर तुम्हाला एक्सप्लोर करणं असेल ना व्हॉलंटियर डोमेन, कशा प्रकारे तुम्ही व्हॉलंटियर बनवू शकता किंवा व्हॉलंटियरला गॅदर करून काही पण इनिशिएटिव्ह करू शकता, तर त्या डोमेन मध्ये जर एखाद्याला इंटरेस्ट आहे तर तिकडे तुम्ही जाऊ शकता. ठीक आहे. हॅलो, आणखी क्वेश्चन आहे कोणाचा?
दादा, माझा एक क्वेश्चन होता.
हा, बोल ना.
हॅलो.
हा, बोल.
मला माझ्या मित्राने ही लिंक सेंड केली. एकलेवड टीम मध्ये नाही आहे मी.
अच्छा,
जर मला भूमी फेलोशिप बद्दल माहिती हवी असेल तर कुठून मिळेल?
हा, तर तुझा नंबर वगैरे मयुरी मयुरी आन्सर देऊ शकते का? तुझा नंबर चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये सेंड कर तू, किंवा आम्हाला कोणाला पण सोशल मीडिया थ्रू कॉन्टॅक्ट कर. तुला एकलव्याच्या ग्रुपमध्ये ऍड केलं जाईल आणि त्या थ्रू
एव्हरीवन करू
गायडन्स
का
प्रोव्हाइड
असं?
केलं. हो,
हॅलो.
एव्हरीवन करू शकतो. हो हो. आणखी क्वेश्चन आहे कोणाचा की मी शेअर करू?
नाही, हा एक क्वेश्चन आहे. नितीन दा,
ठीक आहे.
मी मधून भूषण मानमोडे बोलतोय.
हा,
ही भूमी फेलोशिप साठी एक्सपिरियन्स मागते एज्युकेशनचं. आपल्याला जसं माझं ग्रॅज्युएशन आता कम्प्लीट व्हायचं आहे, तर फायनल इयरला आहे माझा होता, ती
अच्छा,
एक्सपिरियन्स नाही आहे माझ्याकडे कोणचं. आपण बी अप्लाय करू शकतो
ठीक आहे.
का?
हा, तर ऍज सच काही एक्सपिरियन्स लागत नाही भूमी फेलोशिपला. तुम्ही फ्रेशर आणि ग्रॅज्युएट असले तरी चालेल. फक्त तुमचा व्हॉलंटियर काही एक्सपिरियन्स असला, जिथं तुम्हाला टीचिंग थ्रू तुम्ही एक्सप्लोर केलं एज्युकेशन सेक्टर किंवा NSS थ्रू या काही पण तुम्ही कोणती तरी ऍक्टिव्हिटी केली असेल, तो एक बेनिफिट होतो तुमच्या ऍप्लिकेशन मध्ये. म्हणजे सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस इझिली सिलेक्टेड होण्यासाठी या गोष्टीचा फायदा होतो. पण तुम्ही टोटली एक फ्रेशर असाल आणि तुम्हाला लर्निंग ऍटिट्यूड आहे तुमचा आणि तुम्हाला एक्सप्लोर करणं एज्युकेशन सेक्टर, तरी चालेल. ऍज सच एक्सपिरियन्स नाही लागत.
हा. आणि ते आपलं NSS म्हणून केलाय मी, तर मग त्या स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पर्पज म्हणून लिहावं लागेल का ते?
हा, तर मी आता सांगतो की माझी काय हेल्प राहील किंवा माझा काय रोल राहील पूर्ण याच्यात. तर तुम्ही जेव्हा पण ऍप्लिकेशन लिहा असेल पूर्ण क्वेश्चनचा, तर त्याचे असेसमेंटसाठी मला पाठवा फायनल सबमिशनच्या अगोदर. मी एक प्रकारे त्यावर फीडबॅक देईल तुमच्या पूर्ण ऍप्लिकेशनवर. त्यामध्ये प्रत्येक क्वेश्चन मध्ये काय ऍड ऑन करणं आणि तुम्ही जर काही एक्स्ट्राची अननेसेसरी इन्फॉर्मेशन त्यात टाकली तर त्याला कमी करण्याचा आपण प्रयत्न करू. ठीक आहे. आणि माझी एक रिक्वेस्ट आहे की जास्तीत जास्त लोकांनी भरा हा फॉर्म. जर तुम्हाला एज्युकेशन सेक्टर खरोखर एक्सप्लोर करणे, वेगळं कल्चर एक्सप्लोर करणे, भारताच्या एका दुसऱ्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये जाऊन, तर तुमच्यासाठी खूप चांगली अपॉर्च्युनिटी आहे. आणि एकलव्याचं चांगलं नाव आहे भूमी फेलोशिप मध्ये, तर तुमच्यासाठी तो एक बेनिफिट होईल. तुम्ही एकलव्यामध्ये काय काम करताय किंवा ऍज अ व्हॉलंटियर म्हणून काय काम केले त्याचं पण मेन्शन करू शकता तुम्ही व्हॉलंटियर वर्क मध्ये.
ओके. आणि तुमचा कॉन्टॅक्ट नंबर द्या ना आम्हाला थोडं.
माझा कॉन्टॅक्ट नंबर तुम्ही मयुरी, तुषार वगैरे कोणाकडून पण घेऊ शकता.
हो,
ठीक आहे.
थँक्यू.
ठीक आहे. आणि ट्राय करा. जवळपास ही फेलोशिप मार्च मध्ये एंड होत आहे ऍप्लिकेशन. तोपर्यंत जर एखाद्याची इंग्लिश तेवढी इम्प्रूव्ह नसेल तर इम्प्रूव्ह करण्याचा प्रयत्न करा इंग्लिशवर. कारण इंग्लिश ऍटलीस्ट बेसिक आली पाहिजे. हे लोक जसे बोलले आपल्यासोबत आता तसंच तिथं कन्व्हर्सेशन होईल. तर मिस आउट नाही झाले पाहिजे या गोष्टी. तर तुम्ही इंग्लिश एक प्रकारे डेव्हलप करा आणि जानेवारी नंतर पण भरू शकता फॉर्म. ठीक है.
सर इंटरव्यू किस लैंग्वेज में होता है ये पूछना था बच्चों को.
क्या
इंटरव्यू किस लैंग्वेज में होता है.
हाँ, इंटरव्यू और सब प्रोसेस टोटली इंग्लिश में होता है. क्योंकि पूरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अंजलि एक है जिसको थोड़ी बहुत इंग्लिश हिंदी समझ आती है. बाकी को ऐसे जब एडमिन टीम में किसी को इंग्लिश हिंदी समझ नहीं आती. ठीक है.
एप्लीकेशन प्रोसेस खत्म हो जाती है, मतलब एप्लीकेशन में अपन सिलेक्ट हो जाते हैं, तब एवरेज लगभग कितने दिनों के बाद इंटरव्यू कॉल आता है, मतलब जो कॉल पे इंटरव्यू होता है वो कितने दिनों बाद आता है एवरेज.
एक्चुअली ये वेरी करता है हर टाइम पे. आप पूरे एक सर्कल रहता है, लगभग 4 सर्कल आते हैं एप्लीकेशन के. अभी एक खत्म हो जाएगा अभी, उसके बाद फिर 15 दिन का गैप रहेगा, फिर से एप्लीकेशन सर्कल स्टार्ट होता है. तो उस सर्कल के अगर आपने स्टार्ट में अप्लाई किया है तो उसके एंड में आपको मैसेज आ जाएगा, और एंड में क्या है तो फिर उसके 7-8 दिन में आ जाएगा. तो ये टोटल डिपेंड है उस एप्लीकेशन सर्कल में. 4 बार एप्लीकेशन खुलता है पूरे साल भर में.
कौन से मतलब उसमें कुछ राउंड्स होते हैं, राइट. सो उस
हाँ हाँ,
राउंड
राउंड्स होते हैं, डिफरेंट राउंड.
राइट. तो अपन ने कोई भी राउंड में स्टार्ट किया तो पूरी एप्लीकेशन प्रोसेस खत्म होने के बाद ही कॉल आता है क्या.
देखिए, अगर आपका सिलेक्शन आप किस राउंड में, आपको ना एप्लीकेशन स्टेटस में पता चलता रहेगा. अगर आप रिजेक्ट हो चुके हैं तो उसमें आपको एक तो मेल आ जाएगा उनके तरफ से, तो वो खत्म हो जाएगा. तो वो हर राउंड का अलग अलग है टाइम. लेकिन आप किस स्टेज पे वो आपको समझ आएगा. ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन के थ्रू एक अकाउंट बनता है अपना, और वहां पे समझ आता है पूरी प्रोसेस.
दादा फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैंने फर्स्ट राउंड में एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म भरा, ठीक है, वो अगर मुझे कि अक्टूबर को फर्स्ट राउंड है, ठीक है, फेलोशिप
ठीक
शुरू
है.
होती है मई या
हाँ,
फिर जून.
ठीक है.
हाँ, तो फिर मतलब अगर मैंने अक्टूबर में फॉर्म भरा और मैं सिलेक्ट भी हो गई तो फिर भी मुझे मई और जून से ही काम शुरू करना पड़ेगा क्या.
नहीं, हाँ, काम आपको जून में ही शुरू करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन आप सिलेक्टेड हो चुके हैं उसका मेल आपको पहले आ जाएंगे. ठीक है. क्योंकि ये गवर्नमेंट के साथ काम करती है, और गवर्नमेंट का स्कूल का सर्कल स्टार्ट होता है जून में, तो आपको तब से ही काम स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है.
One more question is there.
सर मे बी इन फ्यूचर हम सर मे बी इन फ्यूचर हम ये भूमि फेलोशिप करते हैं तो एम ए एजुकेशन का प्रोग्राम है, इसमें हमको एडवांटेज मिलता है क्या.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल मिलता है. जैसे अभी आप स्कूल के साथ काम करोगे ना, एक तरीके का आपको पूरा एक डोमेन वहां पे ओपन होता है. उस पे आप पेरेंटिंग स्टाइल पे काम करते हो, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पे काम करते हो, टीचिंग स्टाइल पे काम करते हो, टीचर का रोल किस तरीके से होता है, टीचर डेवलपमेंट पे काम करते हो. फिर उस एजुकेशन सेक्टर में पॉलिसी से लेके इम्प्लीमेंटेशन तक पूरा आपको काम करने को चांस मिलता है. और फिर आज बाद में जाकर अगर आपको एजुकेशन सेक्टर में किसी पर्टिकुलर एरिया में अगर स्पेशलाइजेशन करना है तो उसमें भी आपको बेनिफिट मिलेगा. और कभी भी हायर एजुकेशन में ये रहता है कि अगर आप एक्सपीरियंस के थ्रू आए हो उस पर्टिकुलर डोमेन में, तो आपका हायर एजुकेशन में अंडरस्टैंडिंग बिल्ड होने में ज्यादा चांसेस मिलता है. तो ये एक हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस आपको मिल जाएगा एजुकेशन सेक्टर का ओवरऑल. ठीक है.
Well done. किसी को और कोई क्वेश्चन है. थैंक यू सर. किसी को भी कोई क्वेश्चन है.
थैंक यू. तो आई थिंक ये बचे हुए जितने लोग हैं, दिस पीपल आर मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन फेलोशिप. So I think you guys are still here.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. They are more interested.
Yeah. Definitely. So okay, I'm waiting for your application. Please connect me through WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, anywhere. at any stage of application, not for only for this fellowship, any kind of fellowship, any kind of mentorship. मैं कनेक्टेड हूँ एकलव्य से पिछले 2 साल से एज ए मेंटर. मैं वर्चुअली कनेक्टेड हूँ. इन पर्सन अभी तक किसी से मिला नहीं एकलव्य में. तो आई विल ट्राई टू कम योर इंस्टीट्यूट इफ आई गेट द टाइम. डेफिनेटली. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.